So we are on our way to location to do a product photo shoot. I'm gonna bring you guys along to show you my process from start to finish. Shooting, editing, curating, and posting a 4-photo series for Instagram to highlight one product. So the location I've chosen for this photo shoot is a pretty long flat gravel road. The colors are popping with the trees and it's got a good tunneling effect on the road. So this is the location. So today's photo shoot is going to be highlighting this helmet, and I'm going to be going for a 4-photo series on Instagram. And I'm going to break that down into 4 shots. The first one is going to be an action shot of me on my bike wearing the helmet. The second one is going to be a close-up version of me with the helmet on. The third is going to be a product exclusive, basically just the product by itself without me. And the final one is going to be an environmental shot. So there's also 2 parts to this. We've got the helmet here and the arrow shell. So both got to be highlighted in this shoot. Let's get it done. Before we go any further in this video, and in honor of the fall colors being absolutely beautiful today, please enjoy the next 20 seconds of drone cinematography. So because we have the drone here today, you get to watch this photo shoot 2 ways. One camera on the tripod, and then also a camera in the sky, so you get full perspective of what's going on. So since I'm riding today, I have my assistant here. She's gonna be shooting and I'll be directing.
So today's camera setup is the 70-200. We really want to capture that tunnel effect, so we're using this to get that compression, and it's on the R6.
So the first photo we're going for is a bit of an action shot. I'm gonna try and come down the middle of the road. Sarah's gonna shoot low and try and get lots of compression in the background. I want just like down the middle of the road and then just shoot me vertically, kind of low, like not right in the ground, but. So we're getting pretty well exactly what we want. Getting that good compression. It's gonna take just a couple tries to make sure we get the right frame that we need, but so far so good.
That's in your film. All right. Let's see if we can get the shot. So I need him like actually coming at me with speed to kind of make this look more natural. Because him riding around slowly and trying to pose kind of half on the bike is not working. So we're trying to get organic shots. Obviously we're not actually like going out for a ride right now. This is very staged, but we gotta make it look good. Make it look good but natural. I'll tell you when. Stay there. Good. Well, I just didn't know like to get that like effect if it's better to like be more eye level with you or like shooting like down low kind of up at you.
So this first shot is definitely the hardest one to get. Requires a little bit more coordination since I'm moving. And we're trying to frame it as I'm riding. So I think we've got the first shot done. We're gonna kind of move on to the second one. So yeah, the first shot, I'm pretty sure we got. I wanted a shot of me riding down the road. Lots of compression in the back so we can kind of isolate me as the subject and just kind of show the location of where we're at. Always important to review on location before you get home and realize that you don't have the shot you want. I'm really happy with that. I think that's what I want, honestly. I really like that. Shot number 2, we're going for more of a portrait style image. Just me sitting in one spot with the helmet on.
Center or kind of off center?
I kind of want it to be more so tight. I think probably like 100 millimeters. I can even actually let's take the arrow shell off. I'm gonna pull the arrow shell off just so we can get a little bit of variety in the post. Can you take this?
Turn your head.
So a lot of times these photo shoots, you can kind of have an idea of what you want, but it is a little bit of trial and error. So I really want to incorporate some more of the color in the background. So I'm gonna get Sarah to shoot at a bit of a lower angle so we can see the helmet and still see the colors in the background. If you want to maybe just even use this, if you want to just use this tree, if you shoot from like there and shoot low so you can get that tree in the background, I really want like, maybe that, if you want to go a little bit lower, maybe even. Maybe you can try, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Let's not go down here. Right there. That's it. Perfect. So we've got shot number 2 done. We're gonna move on to shot number 4 before I get changed out of this to do the product highlight shot. I really want to do an environmental shot showcasing where we're at, so I'm going to try and be out of focus in the photo and get the background in focus. Shooting YouTube videos and a photo shoot all at once is a little bit of a hectic project, but we're making it work and we're getting it done. Sarah is doing fantastic on the camera.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done.
So
shot 4, I want to be out of focus,
yeah,
but just tight on me. So even if it's like me sitting in the center on my bike and you get the, like the background in focus,
okay, I got it.
That's what I want. You got the back, okay, watch your back, on the tip. Okay, it's turning. I'm gonna look back at you and you're gonna shoot down the road, okay? I want just like this, I'm gonna look back at you and I wanna just see the background in focus.
You look weird. So when we're shooting a photo set like this for a brand specifically, highlighting a product, we really want to make sure that that's exactly what we're doing, is we're highlighting the product, showcasing an environment where it's going to be used, and making sure that it's clearly displayed. Even though this is a photo shoot, we didn't actually go on the ride. We're trying to make this look as organic as possible so that it doesn't look like it's, you know, just a photo shoot, and that it actually makes sense. Good? So we've got a bit of extra time. We bargained for, we allowed for a little more light than we actually need. We still have a bit of time before sunset, so we're gonna try a few extra things that aren't exactly quite part of the plan, but just have fun.
When you have this time, take advantage of it, try new things, and just see what works.
Oh, I like that golden light. Coming like down that road and you staying here.
Yeah.
You're kind of getting across the road.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Stop recording for a minute.
And you don't have to go fast.
Okay, the light is fading away a little bit, so we are switching photographers and lenses. The idea I have for this third shot in the set is a bit of a POV shot, top down. So I'm gonna take the photo, I'm gonna switch to the 50mm lens, and I'll see if this idea actually works. Okay. So my idea for this is basically a top down with the helmet on the ground and my shoes and my bike. Sarah's gonna film and see if we can actually make this work. Can I see the, like, can you pass me the arrow shell as well, please? And then, I think you can hold my bike like across here like this, so it's kind of just an element in there, like we hold like there. So I'm shooting a little higher than what this is, 50mm, but I'm trying to get this top down, showcase the product. So we need to make a couple adjustments, bring the bike in just a little closer, and we're gonna have something like that. Got the shot, photo shoot is complete. Successful photo shoot, we got all of the shots we need. Time to move on to the next step, which is the edit, so I will see you on the computer.
Time to put it all together.
So we are back from the photo shoot. I'm here at the computer and I've already gone ahead and brought these photos into Lightroom to start the editing process. Today we shot 562 photos, which I know seems excessive, but that's just the joy of shooting digital photography. And we were going for some specific images and it takes a few tries to get the ones that we want. We also did a little bit of extra stuff, so that is taking up a little bit of space as well. I've gone ahead and narrowed this down so far to 13 photos, and we're gonna go ahead and start the final process right here. So let's head in here to develop, and we're gonna start going through these photos and get them down to the final 4 that I need. Just start cropping them the way that I like them. 4x5 for Instagram. And again, these photos are really highlighting one product. So I'm just gonna make sure that that product is very clearly visible. Obviously, it's fall, going for some very warm fall tones in these photos. Like I explained earlier, we're going for 4 specific images. Basically one showing the environment that we're in and I'm riding, a portrait shot like we have here, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Really showcasing the fall colors. The helmet pops really well in here, so super happy with that photo. That's gonna be number 2 in the set here. Just can't decide between this one and this one, which one I like better, kind of opposite sides of my head, so I'm gonna have to just pick one of those. That looks pretty good there. I'm gonna have to drop the white balance on this one a little bit so I'm not looking like an orange Oompa Loompa. The fall colors make this super easy. It already looks really good. And this is the top-down image that I was talking about. I really wanted to get a product showcasing the 2 separate parts, as since we are showcasing basically one helmet, but it has an aero shell on top of it, so we want to really make sure we're showcasing that. Quite happy with how it turned out, just the different elements that are in here with the bike and stuff like that, my shoes. Just shows the environment quite well and then highlights the product again, like I said. We're gonna go ahead and deselect these ones because I'm not happy with how my head looks in that one. So we're gonna take that one out right away. This one I thought looked pretty cool, but I don't think love how twisted I am. It kind of just looks a little bit unnatural. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out. I'm a big fan of telling stories with my photo sets. So I think, 4 to 5 images is what I usually like to go for with Instagram. I think with that amount of photos, you're able to tell a pretty good story of what's going on, where you're at. Yeah, I'm loving these with the fall tones. It just doesn't get much better than that. Fall, it makes everything look better. You can see the helmet very clearly in focus. This is the photo that I was going for with the sort of out of focus elements in it. I really wanted to showcase the environment that we were in, showcasing how much of a tunnel that road looks like. Gonna frame me with the crop just a little bit in that left third of the photo. A couple of these photos are gonna need a little bit of Photoshop work, but nothing too major. And then yeah, this photo just turned out just how I had imagined it, which I'm super happy with. And I think we're gonna go with that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We're gonna take that one out. This will be the lead photo right here, and this is gonna be number 2. I think this one here is gonna be number 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take this one out too. The other one just looks fantastic. I don't know, it's tough. I think I'm gonna need Sarah to help me decide. Sarah, need help? Sarah is always my final opinion on my photo sets, so I need her opinion to help me decide on this last one. Which one do you prefer for the second photo of the set? Do you prefer this one here, me looking at the camera, or do you prefer this side here?
Probably the other one.
That's what I'm thinking. Laser's super in focus here, which we're really trying to highlight. The helmet looks super clean. Yeah, we'll go with that one. This one I was thinking possibly, but I think it's just not gonna quite work for what I want. I think this one's just not gonna fit into this set the way I had thought it would. So I'm gonna take this one out. And that brings us down to our 4 photos. And that's gonna be the photo set. Super quick edit session. I'm really happy how these photos turned out. And here is a look at the final photos. So that's it. Start to finish, that is my creative process from when I am shooting, editing, curating, and posting Instagram series, especially when creating for a brand or a branded post. Hope you enjoyed seeing this little bit of insight. It's always fun to share that creative process and what we kind of go through as creatives and as athletes creating for brands for our Instagram page. By the time you're seeing this video, this post will be live on my Instagram, so head over to my Instagram page and check out some of my other work, and you can see this post live on my feed. Let me know if you've also watched the video. Leave a comment on that post. If you want to see more videos like this and more information on building your brand as an athlete, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be happy to share more of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the last few years when working with brands as an athlete and creating for brands. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one.